Hi, today you join me on Castaic Lagoon, which is in Southern California, near the town of Castaic. It was midweek. I kind of decided at the last moment to make the journey up there. It's about an hour from where I live in Malibu. Because it's a short session, I'm not messing around with marker floats and spod rods. I've just got my 2 rods. I'm going to fish for carp. I'm going to tie on a lead, just chuck it out. I'm looking for about 8 or 10 foot of water. I know the water quite well. I've fished here quite a lot. So I'm looking for 8 to 10 foot of water, reasonably clear bottom, just checking it out. Pull it back a little bit. Seems to be okay. Clip the line up. Have another little feel around just to make sure there's no big boulders or anything. Yeah, that'll do. Tighten the reel up a bit. And get the rod in. Mark it up, clip it up. And just stick a spot on. Get a little bit of bait in the swim, but I'm not using the spod rod. I'm just using the rod I'm fishing with. I've taken off the lead and now I'm going to just spot it. And while that's just settling down, I'm going to set up my rod pod. These are quite good, these pods, because like as you can see, the ground's quite rocky and uneven, and these sort of tripod type pods are quite good for this sort of terrain. Here you go, all set up. Oh, I forgot something in the car. I've got to go all the way back up the hill. It's quite a height, but you can see how beautiful the lake is. Like I said, it's about 197 acres, that lake. 3 miles of shoreline. It's actually the smaller of the 2 lakes. The lake above it is absolutely massive.
That's the car there.
And that is the car. I think I forgot my baiting needle. Here we go. Back down in the swim. Just really simple. I've got a stack of corn with a method feeder. Out we go. I've lined up with a marker on the far side, just where those that dip in those 2 hills are there. Just stuck it out there. Like I say, I'm already clipped up. I've spotted out. I'm just using the 2 rods because it's only a short session. It's only going to be 4 or 5 hours. There's a good head of carp in the lake, mostly commons. I've had them up to 25 pound. I know for a fact the upper lake has done carp up to 50 pounds, caught by bass anglers. So there are big ones around. At this point, I was just going to mark my line just in case I get a bite, so I can get out to the same spot again. See? A boat went past and churned up the water. I thought it was the movement of the water that was making the indicator go up and down, but it turned out it was a fish. We're in already. Oh. Language. Oh. So I was here about only about 20 minutes. And the furthest rod out, method feeder with a stack of corn on there. Kind of dropped back. It was a funny little bite. First I thought it was the boat came past, the lifeguard, and it was making quite a bit of waves. I just thought it was the movement of the water, but then I saw the line moving from right to left, and I wound down and the fish was on, but it did a powerful run. Felt a decent fish and then fell off. So first one, I think I'm a bit rusty. I haven't been fishing for a while, so it's been about 3 months, to be honest. So hey, well, there's fish in the area, so fingers crossed. Meanwhile, in the swim next door, there was another fisherman, but this time it was an osprey. He was sitting up in the tree there with a bass or a panfish it had caught. I had the privilege of being able to watch this bird eating its meal. Something you don't often see. Quite amazing, really. Up on the lagoon, I've seen coyotes before, all kinds of wildlife up there. During the week, it's very quiet. It can get busy at weekends up there because it's a campground and a national park, and next to a major city like Los Angeles, it does get crowded. But during the winter, the week, I'm usually the only one there. Do we really need this atmospheric music at this point? Thank you. I've actually seen this bird before in previous seasons, and he always sits in the same tree. Probably that's obviously his territory. He's enjoying that fish anyway. Hopefully I'll get one myself soon. Well, it was just moving on to dusk, and I got a screaming take off my furthest rod, and I was in. But just after this, the other rod went, so I had two on at once. Well, there we go. Mistake Lagoon, I had a double run. This is the second one that went off. I don't know, about maybe 20. Beautiful California carp. And this one is a bit of almost the same size. It's like a ghost carp. Get it out. Beautiful, almost green colour. Bit smaller that one. Wait, look at that. Fantastic. A ghost carp. Look at that. Fantastic. Look at this. Let's put it back. Made 20 that one. And that's the bigger one, which I reckon's about a good 20. Beautiful, absolute stonking carp. Stonking indeed. Well, I'm so pleased I think I'll play a bit of guitar.